Okay, welcome back. Quest for Treasure on the Quest for Details channel. We're pounding the ground at this site. First target on this hunt, it's a key. It's a thick. It's in the roadway. Somebody lost that at some point. I got it now. I am the key master. But one of the reasons I like digging in all this area where it's been compacted for literally 100 years, because we're finding 100-year-old coins out here, is that they're not that deep. You know, right over here out of the roadways where the leaves are falling, just wipes me out. I'm waiting for it to be wet again and then search through all that, trying to get the signal stronger. And then uphill, right, catastrophe. Just a sliding mess of poison oak and bramble and leaf and dirt covering everything. So even these spots where a creek comes across has like washed all kinds of stuff on it. Anyhow, dug a signal. It was something. I showed you, and now we're moving on. That was messing with me. That just came out of the hole, and it's aluminum feeling. It's extremely light, and who knows why it's like that. An ancient technique at torturing future metal detectors. I like it anyhow. I call that roundage in the hole. Fine was a lead dot can. So we've got some age. Keep going. Maybe this flat spot was something here too. $79. Our next coin out of the ground, is about to leave, is a wheat. 1 cent from 55. Again, 2.55 wheat pennies. My mom's birthday. And yeah. Good to find some old coins. That's what I came out here for. Little beaver swimming back and forth by the log. Boop. Hey beaver. Hey beaver. Hey beaver, what are you eating? This is little perfect roots of plants and stuff. Okay, little beaver, I'm gonna go home. You have a good night. Everybody else, thanks for joining me. Oh, look. It's good not to be alone in the world. Glad you guys have each other. We're gonna jump right into this, what was a fairgrounds 2 weeks ago. There was carnival rides and everything set up here. And yeah, first target out today. There's a little aluminum plate. Looks like it was stapled in something and it had a raised letter, number 4 on there. Number 4, please take your seat. Oh. Okay, here's the next cool thing out of the target. Found some modern clads, but this looks like brass, possibly. A belt buckle thingy. Feels heavy. Don't see any marks. Looks kinda, you know, any ideas? Let me know. Looks pretty cool though, huh? I think it's handmade. Look at the molding on that and stuff. We get a quick wipe up and I'll be right back. So it appears to be brass, and that's the shape of it. Looks like Tibetan clouds, you know. There's, I don't know, is that a rabbit head? Just not sure, but it's been there a while. You can see the little pin and stuff wore off, maybe the belt, I don't know. But then there's the back of it. It looks like poured, you know? See that? Pretty cool though. It's a good way to, you know, keep the hunt going. Let's see what else is in here. I got a high signal right here in this bare spot that I scuffed out. And that was just laying that deep. So, got a whole field here. It's been carnivals and buildings and everything here for 100 years or more. Just pull these two pennies out from below the water line. They're about 4 inches of water. Trying to figure out which is the best way to show you the date. They are wheat pennies, that's why I'm showing them to you. See that? So they're 1 cent. This one's A. I cannot see the date anymore on it, and it's green, so that usually means 1920s from what I've seen up here, but just no way to tell it. It's pretty much fried unless the date shows up later. Maybe there was a 1904 there. No way to tell. Pretty toasted. And then the next one, there's the back, the 1 cent wheat penny. And you can clearly see it, it's a 1952. So, a couple chunks of history, that and a brass belt buckle, and then I will show you the cleanup. I mean, a ton of garbage. So, those are the scores for today. $2,000-something US time, 10 cents. Just a modern clad quarter. This next target I got out of the ground. Looks like it's molten, but it was more ornate and twisted, and who knows. And I just got a toy gun out of the ground, but across from the police department, so I didn't want to wave it around, so I just threw it in the bucket. And a bunch of clad coins, all moderns, getting everything that everybody shook out of everybody's pockets. And yeah, been here all day. Keep getting in these little hot pockets here where there's just like 20 modern coins. There must be spots where there was a concession booth or where people were getting turned upside down up above on one of the rides or something, you know? Pretty cool, pretty fun. Okay, it's after dark, but it's been so hot. It's cool. I'm out on this ball field. I found a penny was my first thing, and then my very next target. I know you can't even see this, but grab the Garrett here, and let me show you what we got out of the ground. Hang on. Okay, here's the hole, and I want you to see that. See it? Look. Look. See that? That looks like gold. I don't know if it is, but look. So I'm out on a baseball field. Let's see what the numbers are on it, because I'm working in the dark. And the Pro doesn't have. There he goes. It's gonna be hard. You see that? We're gonna swing over it. I'm getting gold numbers. It's giving me a 71, 69. Okay. Now the exciting part. How can I prop this? Oh my god, it's a nice gold necklace. Okay. I'm gonna do my best job. I'm sorry I'm gonna do my best job here. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. It's literally stuck in the bottom of a dirt clod. Can you see that? Okay. Oh my god, look at that. No freaking way. Look. It's got like a pendant on it. No, it's got a key on it. What the heck? Okay. So, maybe not gold, it's got a key on it. Okay. Let's look for a maker's mark or something. Crazy. It's got a master key on there, no telling what the key goes to. Wish we knew, right? Sorry about the buzzing, it's the only light we got. There's no way to tell on this light if it's plated. Here's the attachment. I mean, this had it knotted together, so I'm assuming that this is plate jewelry, but still. Second target, look at that. Oh man, I don't know, it's got some weight to it. We will know when we clean it up and look at it close. We'll see if all that's flaking off or not. I just can't tell right now. Okay. Well, that's the best I can do to document that. But yeah, great way to end the hunt, right? I keep going in the dark here a little bit, but jeez. Okay. We will definitely have that in cleanup. If nothing else, it's an awesome find. It's a little heart stopper. Look at that. Jeez. Came out of the dirt looking good though, you know. Dang, okay. That is looking a lot like gold. It did not tarnish in the ground. And look for yourself. Sorry about the light. But I cannot find one sign of it being plated. God, this light is poor. It looks yellow, it is heavy, it is soft, and it is reading 67, 68, 69, 71 is its highest. It's reading the same as my gold coin. The funky part, it looks like there's a little piece of wire attaching it. So I have a maker's mark. And there's a key on it, but it is a sports field, so this could be a sports guy, and he broke it, and he just wanted to sport his gold chain, so he fixed it up. But who knows, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just a little crappy piece of play stuff that he was keeping his locker key on, and it fell out of his pocket. But it wouldn't be reading those numbers, I don't think, unless it's just luckily a pot metal reading exactly 68s. I tried to wash it off because it was really dirty, so that isn't rust that you see, that's the red dirt. I literally just dumped my canteen over it. But yeah, I mean, it's got some weight to it. That's almost a better light, just a truck light. And that was me dumping water over it and like kind of running it through my shirt, and look how it polished up. And it didn't like reveal a bunch of clad wear away spots. We'll see when we get it in the bright light. It could have buffed off little corners that are all silvery and it'll be obvious. But for now, holy crap. I think we found gold. Okay, quest for details, check this out. We have got gold. We've got more gold. 100%. It was ringing up there. I just, you know, I'm never sure and you don't want to get your hopes up too much. But look, check this out. I ran this under the water and like rubbed it on a little towel. Look at it. It is just shiny, plus the numbers are 100%. I set it on the ground. I took the key off. Now here's the key that was on it. Look how old and tarnished that got sitting in the ground, and then look what it's on. You see that? It's insane. It's so bright I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but it's literally like bling, bling, bling. And it's heavy. It's nice. It's beautiful. It ranges right between tipping out of 67 and doesn't go any higher than like 71. And that was with that on there. I popped that off. That's just 69, 68, 69 on the Garrett. But yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Okay. See that? Just flawless. Absolutely flawless. Not coated. That's solid gold. Solid gold. It doesn't have its end pieces. Oh, sorry. It doesn't have its end pieces. But look at it in the shadow. Yeah, it's one of the ways you can know gold. Look at that. No light. Light. Oh, look at it in the shadow. Oh my god. But yeah, it is, it's freaking, sorry it's midnight. I'm trying not to wake up my family. But I literally came home, jumped in the shower, took this in there with me, scrubbed it with the washcloth, and just, whoa. I want to know what the key was, you know? What did this go to? It's got serial numbers on there, and it was on a gold chain. Now this was in about that much dirt. This is a field up in Lake County, California, and you know, I'll bring you back there and I'll show you the field during the daylight, but it's just a little league beat up, you know, it's dry grass and tufts of grass and dried out burr clover and everything, you know, like a weed lawn, where they're just throwing some red, you know, gravel out over the years. It looks like it was, I was pulling coins out of there from the 60s, just pennies and stuff, but it could definitely go back to then. It looks like, you know, 1970s heyday baseball field, and this was in that much sod, you know, and it was down in the bottom with the roots growing over. I literally flipped over this big old clod, and this was, had the fine roots all through it, and it was like anchored in there. So that means that this fell on top of the grass and then had like 4 inches of dirt eventually build up on it, and then the living grass now that's like crazy weed lawn. So what I'm saying is that was there for a while, because it had time to disappear and literally have that many years of grass grow through it, and for that key to lose all of its you know, brassiness, and for the gold to look so perfect. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I mean, I saw the numbers on the machine, and it's sitting there looking just like the gold coin, just a strong 68. And the field had, I walked down there after, you know, it was literally the last thing. I'd been on 2 other parks. Sorry, camera's not focusing. I was just determined to dig every signal. That's what I did today. I'll show you the rest of the cleanup in the morning. I gotta get to bed. This is ridiculous. If I can. I hunted and hunted and hunted. It was the first time I've been in the dark. But hot days, cool nights. God. Okay, here's the next array of light. It is just so freaking beautiful. No, I've never owned a gold chain before. No, I've never actually even asked to get one out from behind the counter. So yes, this is my first heavy. I mean, it's just, I don't know, there's something nice about that. Okay, everybody, what did the key go to? Number 76. No, $4.75. Master. I got gold, dude, from like, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. Whew. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm probably going to sit around and do this for another hour. I won't make you do that with me. Especially because we're in the bathroom now and that's kind of weird. Okay, here's the cleanup of that park hunt by the lake. These are all of our targets. I show you everything I found. So this is basically the garbage table. But look at the garbage table. So the numbers, when you think that you know what you're going to find by reading the numbers, you just don't, because there's going to be so many different things that you come across. There's no way that you could possibly know ahead of time. These are fish bones, not metallic, but still cool. But everything else here was a signal that I had to dig out of the ground to see if it was something super precious and to see if it was masking anything else below it. So here's a chunk of ornate brass stuff. Who knows what that is? Those aren't pearls, those are just like aluminum beads. But it was by like where there was foundations. These are rivets from the carnival that was just there, and lock washers and pins. So just think about that. I think that might even be a part of one of their license plates. So so lead recovered, pins, tubes, day and night, electronic parts, batteries. Okay, here's our coin cleanup. So we got modern clad 25-cent US quarters, 1/4 of a dollar. We got nickels, 1/20th of a dollar US, 5 cents. These are 10-cent US dimes, 1/10 of a dollar. These are all zinc pennies. So these are 1983 and older, 1 cent US, made out of zinc. These are copper pennies from before 1983, and they range, I think, 69 up through the 80s. So a whole bunch of those. We got 2 wheats, one's a 52, and then after close inspection, the best guess is 1941. This, which is solid brass, and it had a little spring piece in there, so it was spring loaded. There's probably another little mechanism on the other side of the spring, so it opened and closed for some reason. So if you can picture that, but if you look at it, it's pretty, you can still see the pore marks in it, pretty molten. I don't think that was the condition from the soil. I think that's how it was made, so pretty rough, might have been pretty old. A lot of existence there. So no telling how old anything is, which brings us to the little blue glass bead. Definitely aged. I don't know if it's from 1969 or 1869, but a cool bead's a cool bead. And you got these. These came from the ballpark. So after we left the first park, we went to a ballpark after dark. These I hit with my shovel. So that's what forced them out of shape and maybe broke the weld. But I think they might have been little bracelets, and I can't tell at this point. You know, we'll keep them around and figure out if we can get this tested, but can't tell by weight because they're super thin, but may or may not be silver. May or may not be bracelets. They kind of look like it. They're the right size to fit around your wrist. We got spoonage, and then last but not least, the gold chain and the key. Definitely 100% on this solid gold. I weighed it up. It's 3/4 of an ounce, 3/4 of an ounce. And yeah, 68, 69, just solid, beautiful, beautiful. Just holding it out in the daylight and letting it fall into my hand. It's just super thick, super heavy. There it is without the key. So heavy, so nice. Probably the most gold I've ever held in my hands in my life at one time. So, great find. It literally had roots. Well, you see, I saw it in the video, but little white roots and dirt all growing through it. So think how long it took for it to fall there, and for that many layers of grass to grow and grow and grow to where it was, you know, 4 or 5 inches under the sod. That's awesome. So definitely a great day. Wheat pennies, cool brass things, lots of coins, beads. Look at the gold. Ah, it's just insane. So, and then what it takes to find the gold, I feel like that was 10 hours. Everybody had other places to go in my family and world yesterday, so I went, headed out, chose the close location and just worked it. Just literally dug every signal. And look, here's the world's longest nail so far that I've dug. So ta-da! That's the gold chain video. Thanks for sticking with me. And we are off on the next adventure. You can like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.